Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, graduands and distinguished guests, I am privileged to be standing here today to present to you Arsalan Anwer for the award of Doctor of Science. Arsalan was born and raised in Pakistan. His father was an engineer and his mother an artist. Arsalan, at the age of 13, went to a military-style boarding school for 5 years, and it was this experience that disciplined and shaped him to be the person he is today. Studying and building friendships with people from all backgrounds provided him with the social grounding that is evident in his work and personal life today. Arsalan was fortunate to be accepted and supported through a scholarship to be a student at LUMS, a very high-ranking university in Pakistan. He studied a BSc Honours in Computer Science. Whilst a student at LUMS, Arsalan was spotted by his lecturers as having the ability to quickly identify how computing technology could enhance productivity and efficiency. As a third-year graduate, Arsalan developed a computing solution that enabled a textile company that had 400 weaving machines to transform their production process. Another transformative solution that he built for capacity building of social enterprises in Pakistan led to Arsalan writing his one and only but very important research publication that he is and still should be very proud of. In 2009, Arsalan moved to the UK to set up his own business, TAR Consulting. This was a challenging time for him financially and personally, and at one point, he only had £1 to get him through the week. With this £1, he bought 2.5 kilos of potatoes to ensure he had his food for the week. Throughout this time, Arsalan did not give up his belief that he would be successful, and sure enough, at the end of that potato week, he secured his first large contract of £5,000. Whilst all of this was happening, Arsalan's paternal grandparents' health deteriorated, and he decided to go home not only to support his grandparents, but to use his background and experience to promote Pakistan to the world. Arsalan is now a tech entrepreneur and is the CEO of TAR, and more importantly, he's a loving husband and dad to Asmara, Armagan, and Aman. He has a keen interest in the design and implementation of management information systems and ERP systems, with an approach to solving business problems, particularly in the area of retail, fashion, and textile manufacturing. His company works in 15 countries worldwide, and he provides support to these companies 24 hours a day, 365 days of the year. His company has been awarded the Global Tech Excellence by Retail Pro International for innovative retail IT solutions. However, Arsalan is not only committed to transforming businesses through his tech expertise, but he is also committed to transforming the lives of the individuals who work with him. He consistently employs and supports individuals who have the capacity and capability to fulfill roles in his company, but not necessarily the level of educational preparation that would be expected for these roles. He enables them to become positive economic contributors to society, and in the words of one of his employees, to call him a mentor would be an underestimate. He is a light of many lives, a person whose words don't just teach, but uplift, whose actions don't just lead, but transform. He has the rare ability to see potential where others see limits. He listens with empathy, and he leads with his heart. Arsalan is also committed to promoting Pakistan as a place of destination and collaboration for UK businesses and UK higher education providers. He is a director of Pakistan and UK Ireland Business Council and facilitates visits and connections and exchanges between the UK and Pakistan. He has been an instigator of recent collaborations between Scotland and Pakistan and promotes Scotland as world-leading in terms of graduates who are ready for employment. He has actively helped support staff from RGU learn and work with academic institutions and staff in Pakistan, and has helped build relationships that will ensure that RGU students will be able to learn and study in Pakistani students into the future. He has allowed people like me to see and love Pakistan and its people through a completely different lens that we see here in the UK through the media. RGU is an international university that aims to transform the lives of those it engages with. And Arsalan does this for the staff that work with him directly, the staff and students of RGU that he's met, and helped to introduce Pakistan and the customers he serves in his business. We are now delighted he has accepted this honorary doctorate to make him part of the RGU community. Vice-Chancellor, by the authority of Academic Council, I present to you Arsalan Anwer for the Doctor of Science honoris causa.
Honorable Chairman, Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, esteemed members of the faculty and staff of RGU, graduates and their very proud parents, and honorable guests, good afternoon. Thank you very much for a very warm welcome to the RGU community. I'm very grateful. It is with deep humility and immense gratitude that I accept this honorary degree. This moment is more than a personal milestone. It's a symbol of what becomes possible when opportunity meets perseverance. I come from Pakistan, as you've just heard, a country full of energy and potential, but where access to academic resources is not something you can take for granted. We are a nation of 220 million people. To put that in perspective, the UK is 68 million, Canada 40 million, Australia 27 million. Now here's a sobering fact. 26 million children are out of school in Pakistan. That's 41% of the school-going age. And 60% of them are girls. I've seen children working to support their families, studying in candlelight, borrowing books, and dreaming far beyond their circumstances. But even with those odds, Pakistan is the country that gave the world a Nobel laureate in physics, globally celebrated musicians, and one of the world's largest ambulance networks. That's the spirit I carry with me today. That's the spirit that has shaped me, a spirit of resilience and brilliance. At my own company, when we hire young people, we don't just look at grades. We look at hunger for growth. And let me tell you about one young man that we hired as an intern a few years ago. His father earned no more than £15 a day. He had no access to higher education, obviously. We took him on as an intern, placed him with our software team. Within 6 months, just 6 months, he was writing real code. we offered him a full-time job. He enrolled in university the same day and told his father, "You need not worry about me anymore." He worked evenings and attended classes by day. Because we're a 24/7 company, we could facilitate that, and completely changed his life. Today, many other young boys and girls follow suit. Because when you invest in one life, you ignite a chain of hope. My own journey is in tech. I've led teams, built systems, and navigated the ever-evolving world of people and machines. And though I come from that world, I deeply admire yours. Because while technology accelerates change, law defines its boundaries, and social sciences give that change meaning and makes it work for people. Especially now, as AI transforms everything around us. It is at this intersection where disciplines meet that I believe the greatest promise lies. That is why the linkage between industry and academia is more important than ever before. Because when learning is aligned with the real world, we don't just educate, we provide context, we empower. And I must say, Robert Gordon University does that remarkably well. To the class of 2025, the world awaits you, but it won't hand you a blueprint. You must design your own journey. 23 years ago, I stood where you guys are today, probably more confused than you are. So instead of any advice, let me leave you with some ideas. First of all, know who you are. You are nature's best creation. Believe in yourself. Let your words speak for you. Let your work reflect your values. Let your work earn you respect, because while money may follow, respect must be earned. Identify your purpose and believe in it. Let yourself make mistakes, just don't repeat them. Be agile, be curious, stay open to learning, and lead without fear. Your education has given you the tools. Now combine them with courage and compassion. Let me tell you from my own experience, there will be highs and there will be lows. There will be times when you doubt yourself, when you question every decision, when you wonder, why is this happening to me? And that's when courage and compassion come into play. Courage to move forward despite the odds, and compassion for yourself while you find your way. And when all else seems unclear, let the quiet strength of your loved ones carry you. To my own circle of strength, to whom I owe everything, of course, God Almighty, my teachers and my mentors, my friends, my wonderful family, my extraordinary wife and my 2 sons, my amazing team, my mother, but above all, my father. Class of 2025, congratulations. The future is already yours. Thank you.
Forward. Before I conclude, I do want to make a special mention of our honorary graduate, Arsalan Anwer. Arsalan, as you heard, is a highly successful tech entrepreneur. What jumped out at me when I listened to the oration and to his speech is not just what he has done and the innovation, but the social conscience that comes through as well. And I'd like you to take inspiration from that. He embodies the values of this university to innovate, but also to transform lives. And he uses his expertise to create opportunities, not just for his country and his businesses, those who work with him as well. What that does, of course, is also recognize the talent that is generated in the UK and in Scotland in particular. And he's an advocate for Scotland as a world-leading country for the employability of its graduates. He recognizes the value that you bring as an RGU graduate to the chosen professions that you will follow. On behalf of everyone at RGU, congratulations Go well.